Hello there. Hope you guys are doing well. I thought maybe we can do some campaigning of medieval Total War 2. It's kind of an old game, but I used to play it a lot. It was quite fun. I have the expansion pack for it, so if it's interesting for anyone, then you can also do some different campaignings about Britannia and these kind of places. So it's a lot of fun. So I think just medium everything. I haven't played it for some time, so I guess relax. You can play as England, France, Holy Roman Empire, aka Germany, I guess Spain, and Vatican. That was it. My God. Yeah. I feel like playing England. I think that is a lot of fun. I don't know about France. Yeah, I was thinking about England, so I think we're going to do that. Let's go.
With the Norman conquest
really
and
old.
a crowned king came the dawning of a new
I think I will skip it. I'm sorry. The introduction is very long. I've really seen it too many times.
Greetings, my lord.
So,
I am your advisor, Lady Gwendolen. I will guide you on managing and expanding the noble kingdom of England.
Oh, wow.
You are currently looking at your capital city, London,
London,
on the
really?
campaign map.
Great.
Your goal is to expand your empire through conquest, trade, diplomacy, and religion. To build a faction that is far-reaching and powerful.
I guess. Right.
This scroll shows you what you must do to achieve victory
Thank you very
and become
much.
the emperor.
You
can view your campaign goals at any time by clicking the highlighted button on the bottom panel of the screen. To expand, you should start by double-clicking on one of your settlements.
I think you should stop. There we go. Now we can finally move, also by arrows. Aha. Very nice. Maybe for some people they wanted to listen. If you're really interested, then I can guide you through it. So what we're struggling with right now is pretty much rebels and more rebels. Scotland is not existing, and Ireland is at this moment not existing as real nations. They will be seen as rebels, just like Renice and Bruges. There we go. I know Oslo somewhere. Yeah, Oslo will be here somewhere. Too. And down here, you see already, is France. So that's nice. So at the moment, you're trying to make everybody as happy as possible and have some good diplomatic friends.
Yes, you can move your diplomat by right-clicking on any part of the highlighted area. Right-click on a character, army, or settlement.
So you can bribe things as well. This is pretty much for late game. Making the line straight, right? So you make money. You can see here that's pretty generous to do. Map information. Make the demand of map information so you can show them where they are. If they want to show you where they are, and you show them where you are. I don't really want that, to be honest. I know already where they are. So this is also for a little bit later game is more interesting. For now you want to keep them much as friends as possible. As I remember. Let's see. Make a single player invite. I believe we always had the chance to have a guarantees that you cannot attack each other. But hey, for now.
Why not? You have a deal.
Good. We have a deal. So they accepted. And that's that.
A most worthwhile meeting, mon ami.
Mon ami. But for now, fortunately, we don't have really the trade, the guarantee of safety.
Right-click to move your army to any part of the highlighted area. Attack by right-clicking on arrival.
Really don't.
Where to spy on other factions.
Shut up.
Right.
I'm sorry, I didn't say that, but I did. Scottish. So the Scottish are here. Oh, I made a mistake. I was already thinking that I could expand south very quickly, but now I have to deal with the Scottish first. So there are two things. I want to make sure I have a stronghold somewhere in French, and I want to retake all of the British Isles, Ireland, and these kind of places. These are our
merchants can be used to trade resources.
Mercenaries, some man struggling with the noise or the sounds. You can actually see here somewhere how much they're worth, how much valuable things. So you can see here 16 florins per turn. It's quite not so good. And here you can actually see something as well, but not now, I guess. But what you really want to see is something like this, like iron or something. So we go there.
You have selected a target outside.
Thank you.
Waits, sire.
We have an army here. How much is it? Not too much. And we have multiple armies here.
Princesses can engage in diplomacy with foreign emissaries.
Can you please
Right-click on a...
My lord.
Proposing marriage to a foreign general gives you a chance to bring him into your faction, but you might lose your princess instead.
So what we're going to do first is make a sort of army, and we'll see what's going on.
Left-click on a unit to add it to your recruitment queue. This scroll gives you important information and...
So indeed you can see here what kind of stats they are. So peasants are the worst that they are. But hey, I guess they're better than nothing. But there's pretty much barely anything better than that.
Buildings,
so what you want to do is construction, put that off.
More detailed statistics and trade details can be viewed by clicking on Show Settlement Detail.
What you want here is growing your industry, growing your population, and these kind of things. And what you want first is, of course, money, and that you do with roads.
Left click on a building to add it to the...
And a port, and let me see, that, like a small chapel, because you want to increase the happiness of people. You can see what it is.
Gives you detailed information.
It able to get you a priest, and yeah, it boosts happiness with 5% and these kind of things. So that's pretty much what you want for now, and also land farms and these kind of things. So that's pretty good.
If you are unsure
recruitment,
what to build
yeah,
next,
you can have here some
portrait on the bottom of this scroll for a construction suggestion. For a recruitment suggestion,
I think that's pretty, for itself speaking, it's the same but London.
The number on the top right of the unit cards shows...
And here actually you can get some militia. We want that.
Sire, my lord.
This army.
Your will, sire.
You can check here.
With discretion.
Spy is one.
This
you can see what they have right now because your spy is pretty close by. And yeah, there's some archers, some peasants, and one decent militia. But it's just a little bit of a town, so I guess with the next turn we can absolutely take that over.
Then, sire.
And you can get York. York has here a port already, or possibility for a port. So that's pretty nice. The same we're willing to do here with Con, I think you pronounce it like that in real life. We're going to do the same here. Our general leader is Robert. It's pretty interesting, isn't it? Robert is doing very well. So leaving spearmen, so that's quite nice. You can here actually get some ships, some navy. It's pretty good.
You can also recruit agents to serve your kingdom here.
Yeah, I know.
You can.
And yeah, I'll read it already, everything here. So for now, in the beginning, I'm not an experienced player at all, so I will probably make some mistakes here and there, but I think it's okay. I believe there's nothing over here, but somewhere in Wales there is. So yeah. But first I want to explore a little bit more than the north, see what the Scottish have built or made yet. So yeah, that's pretty good. I think that is all for now at the first turn. A port is very nice in this, and some mines maybe, or a brothel. Yeah, go for that. And if you're done, just click here.
Left click on the boxes that slide down the left of the screen.
And yeah, you can see how much profit you make in total and how much you lose. So what your income is and these kind of things. It's quite interesting what you have built, the roads, and yeah, your army that you have increased.
When attacking a settlement, you must either have siege artillery in your army.
This is a village at the moment, and it doesn't have any walls. So you can build, I believe, or it's not even available now, but you can siege it, or attack it, or leave it, or assault. And that's what we're going to do right now.
Winning a battle.
So you can see here generally how much man you have. The Prince Rufus, I'm sorry, and Captain King. My God, the names are terrible. So you can attack at night if he is a night attacker. You can see he's 3 stars already, so his command is quite high. And this is your power balance, so that's pretty good. You can auto-resolve it. Sometimes it's a good idea if you have a low amount of army and a good experienced captain. Then it actually says to you like, hey, your ratio is quite high, like 50% or something like this. And he has a lesser general, but a higher amount of people, a higher amount of soldiers. Normally, like for example, I can make the mistakes and then I will completely lose. But if you do then the automatic resolve, it actually sometimes push you over the edge with luck. And yeah, normally I'm not a big fan of that, but it's a possibility that you can take. So I want to make these series like about 30 minutes or something like that. So you can wait or continue, and sometimes you have to fog or rain or these kind of things. Really not too much minded about that, but I think it looks a little bit better if you just play it without any just daylight, right? No fog and these kind of things. So we're going to select, put them in an army group number 2, I guess. No, number 1, there we go, and yeah, number 2. So we want to attack on 2 sides. You want to split their forces as much as possible. Let's see, where is a good entrance? We have an entrance here and here. So, okay. Place them here. And these guys here. What you, in my opinion, always want to do is put for the arrowman on fire arrows. A, it looks very nice. B, it will fear the enemy a little bit more. Fire fears the enemy, so they will break earlier. And if an army breaks, they will probably be gone for the whole battlefield. So that's quite nice, you want that. And your accuracy will go dramatically down, but hey, your accuracy is not that important if you have feared the enemy very well. And if the enemy is scared, then I guess they will stop fighting anyway, so it doesn't matter. With the general, we don't want him to die because he is very good for the morale of our army. So eastern entrance there is. So you want to put the general here. How closer by he is with your army, the better he feels. and that's quite important to have them around, because then they will not break as fast. We just push them here with the archers here, and we let them walk, because how more you run with particular kind of soldiers, how faster they will get tired. And if they get tired, they are not fighting as well when they are fresh. So yeah. The commander we can let run. They're quite fast, and it takes quite a long time to make them fire. We have here a button as well, and that is for rally the troops. When troops are breaking and they are already broken, you can do this, and sometimes they feel good about it again, and they will return to the battlefield. So that not always works too well. And if they're fighting, it's always good to rally some once in a while your troops, so they are, you know, good and they fight better. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a small army, but the faster we can take more land in the beginning of the game, the better it is, because it gives others a lesser chance to expand their army, their empire. You can see here, Spearman 75, they feel eager, they feel fresh. It's my army, the English. So yeah, that's pretty good. 75 units, if 60 units of him. If they feel sad or bad or whatever, then it shows that there. What we are willing to do, because we're getting attacked, you can see here, by some archers. We are willing to attack here with the archers, with our archers, right now. And the same we do it with these guys. Now, your soldiers getting hit by archers, you want them to make them run. The reason why is, how long are they getting hit by archers, the worse the situation will be, of course. So you don't want that.
Double time.
Another running. There we go. So the accuracy will go down, but you can see some are bloodied, so they're damaged. And some are getting hit. So it's good. We have the open area here to attack. We will. There is a friendly fire, so that means that these archers are able. There we go. If I can speak. To hit your own soldiers. So keep that in mind.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
You want to always hit from behind. Especially with horses, you want to hit and run. Spearmen are terrible for your, even the smaller, the weaker peasants. They're terrible for your horses. So if you hit them from behind, there is no protection at all. There's pretty much for every unit out here. And yeah, if you hit them from behind, then they die so quickly. If you surround them, they will weaken, so that's always a good thing to surround. And your general will be able to charge. I'm not sure if they can do it right now, I don't think so.
You also win by causing them to break and flee.
That's okay. So here we go again. Now they charged at the last second. It was terrible. So this is the square from the enemy. You can actually win as well if your enemy is somewhere outside fighting, and one of your armies is taking over the square, the town square.
Once your men are in combat, you can make them break off by double right-clicking on a point behind them. This can be a useful trick if your men are faster than the enemy.
So I'm going to put the archers a little bit more forward.
It is inevitable that you will lose a few men.
Because now I feel like we're getting a lot of friendly fire. We don't want that. And how closer they are, the better their accuracy will be. So, some intense fighting. Here you are. Let them run. This map will be over soon, or this game will be over soon. Sometimes you have to urge them to go forward, just to do this or something like this. Then they will walk inside, and then they will notice the enemy like this. See? And then you just urge them to attack.
Good tidings. The enemy
so now we killed the enemy general.
Sent the base cur to hell.
Yeah, it's just like a normal general. This is like a higher level general that we have. It's just a captain. And we have a prince, I believe. So yeah. That's why mine is on horses and theirs not.
By St. George, our men have taken
3 minutes. So as you see here, after 3 minutes we captured the town square and then we are victorious, but they will not last 3 minutes because the enemy army will be dead in like 1 second. Here we are. That's pretty much it. And the game is over.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
So I'm not even like sure how old this game is. Like very old, I'm pretty sure. From 2010, I believe, something like that. About 10 years old. So yeah, we print, and we lost 140 men. They lost 346. I'm sorry. And we remained with 309. So that's pretty good. And yeah, you can show the battle statistics and these kind of things, what exactly you lost and these kind of things. But it's not too interesting, in my opinion. So now we captured York.
Victory! Nothing can stop us, sire.
Very good.
When you capture,
and now you have the possibility to occupy the settlement, and you get 40 florins. That's not a lot. You can also sack it, so you can kill some population, and you will earn more money from it. Or yeah, you do the extreme, and you don't want to do that. Normally sacking is a good option, a middle option to do, but as you see, you earn 243. It's not too good, and occupied, just occupied, gives you 40. For the 200 more florins, I'm not going to sack it, and the reason why is the more you sack it or exterminate the population, the worse they will, they hate you, and there's a possibility they will go uprising and they kick you out. So the more relaxed you will be to them, the better it is. And you can see here there are population growth and they are happy, so that's good. You want to know what they're doing in the north. So here there's one settlement, I believe here somewhere, and maybe as well, I'm not sure. And yeah,
of course, sire.
We're going to spy on our Scottish friends. So what you want to do right now is build a wall, do this, and you can convert it to a castle, but for here it's not a good idea. A castle gives you better units but less money. So yeah, if you really need the money, build a town. And the castle we have here is very interesting for us because we have to take all of our friends. So this castle will be very important for us in the upcoming oh yeah, turns, I guess. So yeah,
Sire, orders.
place them here.
As you wish. Merging armies, my lord.
And I think we will just attack
As you wish, sire. We
this
can go no
place.
further today, sire.
Rennes. And that will be the end
Sire.
for now.
How shall I represent our people?
He can merge it to the army, I didn't even know. Yeah, it's princess, they will die eventually,
Yes.
and I will do nothing with them. But with trading and negotiating and these kind of things, he is quite good. But that's all, I believe. I don't think they are very interesting at all.
Orders.
So there's our King Williams.
Orders.
But if we're going to send them somewhere
Yes.
here.
We'll make camp here, sire.
So an army gives security to the people in a city, so that's why you want them as well. But too much army, they will feel threatened as well. So yeah, the more they like you, the better. The more they like you, population.
Click on the items on the left to make an offer or demand.
No, map
Your
information,
current
no.
agreements
So
with
we're
this
going
faction
to
are displayed
make
on
a
the
counter
right.
offer.
Consider the balance of the agreement at hand and accept or reject the offer
Your
by using the
offer,
buttons
your
at the bottom of
demands.
the screen.
Yeah. So I want the trade rights, that's for sure. And my demand, he showed me immediately, is like, hey, I want your map information. So,
This seems quite acceptable. Your good reason has us open to
make an
further
alliance,
plans.
attack faction together, and these kind of things. But hey, that's
A
kind of
pleasure,
interesting.
noble sire.
Double-click on a settlement to construct buildings.
So yeah,
Press the
we're about to
spacebar to
attack
toggle the movement
the
speed.
settlement, and a settlement over here. Not quite sure how much population they have.
The icons under your settlement show the income,
I cannot
loyalty,
recruit
and
anything
growth
over
of
here,
the
but
settlement.
I can recruit
Icons will
something
also
here
appear
in
if the
Nottingham.
settlement is close to rioting, under
But
siege,
it's
or
pretty
has
much
the
units
plague.
that I do not want.
Move your mouse over the icons for more
so yeah.
information. You
Have
can
to
obtain
build,
better quality weapons and armor for your men
these kind of
by
units
constructing
here.
a blacksmith's,
In London and send
armorer's,
them
or
up north.
foundry in this settlement.
By your
Once
command.
complete, these buildings provide superior equipment for
You can
all
see
new
they have a
units
little
trained
bit
here.
more. You can here see also the religion that they have. So that's a big important thing you have to know, the religion, if they match yours or not. If they do, then hey, you can.
The strength
they
of
like
an
you
army
quite
is
fast.
shown on its banner.
If the religion changes, like in the south here in Africa and these kind of places in the Middle East, they're very Islamic, so they will absolutely
Maintaining
hate
a
you.
siege on a settlement
So they have
will
a wall,
eventually
a
starve
defense
out
wall.
the
We're
enemy.
going to build 2 of
However,
these.
in
They
this
have to wait
time, the
1
enemy
turn
might summon
and
reinforcements.
maintain the siege.
Click the Maintain Siege button to continue your siege, or the Assault button when you have siege equipment and are ready to
yeah.
attack. To withdraw
It's
from the
just,
siege, click the Lift the Siege button.
Daughter
For
of the
now,
crown.
just rush it, I guess. Let's get so much as possible. Get all of this as much as possible and send the people north, or south, I mean. So that's quite important. Get 1 of those. I think I can build 2 ships. The more you build, the less money you will get, so you have to maintain the army as well. Or you have to change the how do I call it?
It is a new turn and season in your camp.
And the building project. So what you see here, for example, this the mistake of the AI. There's a rebel over here,
Using a scroll.
and their capital is only of the city. Yeah, capital as well. Is only defended by the king. Now they can attack, they can win as
This
well.
scroll shows you the known
And
details
if they
of
play
another
well,
faction's
lose.
army.
And if that happens, then the Scottish are out of the game already. So yeah, and rebels are weaker than the normal soldiers, so keep that in mind as well.
My lord. Sire.
We send these to
Yes,
York.
sire.
This will be the army who will attack Scotland soon. You can also play this online, I believe. I think there are still some servers doing it.
As you wish, sire.
Maintain for now.
Siege
We'll
force
see.
reporting, my lord.
They have 3 people. They have here some crossbowmen. They are very good. And some spear militia and something else.
Orders.
What do we have?
Sire. My lord. As you wish.
Get
We can go
two
no
soldiers
further
more.
today, sire.
And then we'll be ready in the next turn, I guess. You can
Sire.
recruit people. At the moment you, how do I say, try to a siege. So if you're getting a siege, then you can still recruit whatever you like. For now they're still building everything everywhere.
He becomes the governor. Generals with high... There is currently no...
So yeah, pretty sure everything looks quite nice for now. So you wait one more turn.
You can click on my portrait.
And you see we lose a lot of profit. So we have to make some wings now. Because if we don't, then yeah, we have some big struggles. You can see they have 1 horseman or 1 horse divisions, 2 crossbowmen, and 2 just spear militia. Now they're giving me the 1-to-1 ratio of success, but I think it's just all about the play. So now they expect me to have a 50-50% chance to win, and I'm going to prove them wrong. That will definitely destroy them, I hope. Big mouth.
Your siege equipment is...
So that's pretty much the army, and yeah. Put these in number 1, the 2 horsemen, our captain, and another one will be at number 2. They will turn for some chaos later. That's pretty much what we want. And these are number 4. There we go. So they have some archer towers. Yeah. And normally these things can only breach gateways like this. But because of this wooden fence is so probably weak, it's a breakthrough here. So I believe there are some spots that the towers are less active. I think, yeah, oh no, it's not. If I can find it. Or maybe I'm just wrong. I think an attack on this position is very nice as well. But okay, I think we're just going to go for the front and see what happens. For sure you don't want to attack the gate because it has 2 towers here. And yeah, I think one over here will go through here. And we have to face this. Where do we attack from the other side? But that's for the next episode.